Hello, what up you guys? How you doing? It is Lasty here. Welcome to Sunday, welcome to Random Pick Day. Now, I reckon there's probably about 3, maybe 4 episodes of the FIFA 18 Random Pick left in us before FIFA 19 is out and stuff like that. So, we're going to try and make it good ones. Now, I know that the more popular episodes are the Siri-based ones. So, of course, I have my two things in my hand, my controller, my phone. And we are going to go from the special items that are in my club. Since the last time, I've probably added a couple of players, but that will be about it. Still got tons of amazing players in my club as follows. You know, the loans on page 1, tradable team of the seasons and team of the years, loads of crazy stuff like that. And then, of course, we get into the likes of the Festival of Football. I'd love this David Villa. If we can get him today, that would be pretty sweet. We then move into the likes of the untradables, 97 Aguero, R9, 96 Ibra. And then I think the footies will start appearing around the 92 mark. There we go. Vasaico, Manolas, Lozano, Alessandrini and Begovic. They're, I guess, the latest two that we've picked up into the club. And this is page 10. So this is actually where we'll stop. So I'll guarantee myself, well, I guess I won't guarantee myself someone over 90 rated, because a few pages in here, we got the tradable guys, which are, yeah, some 87s to 82s there, which there's only a very small chance that we could potentially get them. But do me a favor, hit that thumbs up button on the video, show your support, show your love, share all the goodness with this video. I greatly appreciate it. Don't forget to sub to the channel if you're new. Let's get into it, shall we? Hey Siri, please give me a random number between 1 and 10.
Random number between 1 and 10 is 10.
Okay, so we have to go all the way to the end. So it's going to be untradables, but I think they're still pretty good. We could get the 2 latest futties. There's 4 futties on the page. Genuinely, anyone on this page, apart from Pavlenka, the goalie, or Perlo, which wouldn't be that amazing, I'd be relatively happy with. Let's see what we get. Hey Siri, could I have a random number between 1 and 10?
Random number between 1 and 10 is 5.
5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Patrick Kluivert, prime. One of my favourite footballers. For some reason, I just absolutely love Patrick Kluivert. And I've always really enjoyed him on FIFA. So, buzzing to get him into our random pick episode. Let's go for another one, shall we? Hey Siri, please can I have a random number between 1 and 10?
Random number between 1 and 10 is 1.
We go to 1. So this is, of course, going to be mainly icons again, with a chance of Iniesta, I think. They're my loans, right? So the only issue here would definitely be Bergkamp with 3 games left. And that would be it. I could get by with Pele and Matthias on 5 games, but we'll see what Siri gives us. Hey Siri, please can I have a random number between 1 and 10?
Random number between 1 and 10 is 2.
2. Oh, so we don't get the icon. We get 96 rated Iniesta. That's brilliant because his stats are insanely good. I'm going to try and play him nice and, well, as far forward as I can. It'll either be centre mid or cam, I guess, just because that's where he deserves to be played. So we have Patrick Kluivert, an ex-Barca player, alongside a Barca legend, Iniesta. Hey Siri, please can I have a random number between 1 and 10?
Random number between 1 and 10 is 4.
4. What's on page 4? Tradable tots? Yes. Some good players here. We've lost the picture, apparently. But it's mainly defenders and stuff. I think, did we have this page last time? I can't remember. Oh, I got Alisson last time. Let's, I would re-roll it if we got Alisson again. So, just so you're aware. Hey Siri, please can I have a random number between 1 and 10?
Random number between 1 and 10 is 9.
Literally, we get Alisson. Now, I did say, because he was in one of the last episodes, I did say I would re-roll it. That is ridiculous. What are the odds? What are the odds? So, we will re-roll it, but just on this page again. Hey Siri, please can I have a random number between 1 and 10?
Random number between 1 and 10 is 3.
3. Okay. Oh, we get Debuchy. 91 rated Debuchy, who actually has a really, really good card. I would be so tempted to move it into the midfield or something. But of course, I'll play him. I'll play him in his right back position for the video. So I have Kluivert, I have Iniesta, and I have Debuchy. Nice players. Let's get them into a team. Okay, it is many hours later, and I have now played my games and sorted my team, so it's time to look back and see exactly what I did. So, with the 3 players that I got, I decided that I was going to play this very central 4-2-3-1 today, something that I don't do very often, but it gave me a good chance to use a few different players from different leagues and just genuinely get a nice full special team. The 3 players are going to be obviously in these spots right here. Right back for Debussy, of course. Lone striker for Kluivert, of course. But then out of the 3 cam spots, I went with the central one for Iniesta because I hoped that that one would get him most of the action. The team around them, pretty stacked, not going to lie. It's a really nice squad where we have 87 rated Edison in goal, one of my most favoured keepers all year long. Super reliable, and he's great. He really is. And then we've got 2 Belgians at centre-back. One is a 92 rated Tots Vertonghen. The other is a 95 rated Vincent Kompany. So you can't go really wrong with both of those 2 right there. And then to get a little strong link out to Vertonghen, out to the left back, I've gone with the Tots Ben Davies, which is someone that I won in the DKT a while back during team of the season when everything was live and well. But Debussy is our first random pick player today. He's 91 rated and a member of Club 80 with 85 pace, 84 shooting, 89 passing, 89 dribbling, 92 defending, 90 physical. Not too bad. I swear it's always right backs and left backs which get those super well-rounded stats. 3-star, 3-star. And obviously, just playing as a right back, it's going to be very difficult to get him involved, especially with so many good players going forwards. But as well, with the narrowness of the team, maybe the fullbacks do get up the pitch. That was the aim anyway. Rabiot and Busquets are going to be my 2 Tots CDMs today. Busquets is, that's definitely more his type of role. But Rabiot, with the stats that he's got and the extra boost in pace that he's got compared to Busquets, I'm hoping will also help us. So 96 rated Iniesta is our second random pick player. I've got him on loan and probably regret somewhat not actually picking up the real thing, of course. But 96 rated end of an era Iniesta is 90 pace, 98 dribbling, 94 shooting and 98 passing, 4-star skills and weak foot. Definitely the best Iniesta we've ever had on Ultimate Team. And of course, did you see that first goal that he scored for his new club? Oh, what a touch. Absolutely sublime from the Spaniard. We then have Nabil Fekir, the Festival of Football one, and also a classic European hero of David Villa. Managed to get him put into the side, linking him up to an icon and a couple of Spaniards. So it's nice to get him in with his 5-star weak foot. And then Kluivert, of course, is our third and final random pick player. 91 rated prime Kluivert's got 86 pace, 83 dribbling, 88 shooting and 80 passing, as well as 82 physical. So they're sort of on the lower end of the awesomeness, especially compared to everything else we've got on the team. Compare that right there to them David Villa stats and the Fekir stats and stuff. And Kluivert kind of doesn't really cut it stats-wise against a lot of the players in this squad. So that would be an interesting sort of I don't know, an interesting experiment to see just how he can keep up, because playing mainly in the daily knockout tournament and a little bit of online seasons as well, I can't remember, it might have just been the DKT today, the teams you come up against are all just like the one that I've put together there, like full special teams, loads of TOTS players, loads of pink and yellow cards as well, loads of SBC madnesses too with the end of era stuff that we got. Pink Futties cards all over the show as well. So the teams you face are genuinely up there at this point in time, and obviously this stage of the game, there's not many casuals left. It's just the hardcore. So in this particular one, I went 3-0 up in 13 minutes. Maybe that wasn't someone that was super hardcore, of course, and I just got a little bit lucky. But some of the games were a lot more difficult, and it really did seem like I had some challenges with the players that I was up against. So it was a good test for the team. People like Iniesta, for me, absolutely stood out. I really enjoyed him. I thought he did brilliantly. And then Debussy also pushing up and down the line. I don't think he actually got any assists, or he definitely didn't score in the few games that we played. However, he did get nice and involved and then play it off into the middle, run down the line, play it into Iniesta, who then feeds through Kluivert, or plays it to Kluivert, feeds back to Iniesta, who then scores. So he was playing key passes, but not necessarily getting assists and goals. So definitely rate Debussy for that. And then Kluivert's the only other player. Yeah, kind of a letdown. At this stage of the game, you get Kluivert in the first few weeks of a FIFA when there's not loads of ridiculous special items out, and he is top-notch, up there with the best, genuinely brilliant. icon, links to anyone, has good stats, will score you goals, can outdo all of the defenders. Like, at this stage of the game, I'm pretty sure there was a lot of defenders that had more pace than he did, which is crazy to think. But so it was definitely noticeable that he wasn't quite on par, because when you do get to the end of the game, even icons can't quite cut it. Maybe the best ones like Hullet and R9 might still be in people's starting lineups in a super team. However, I've seen a lot of people that even reject R9 at this stage of the game because there's a 40k Festival of Football striker who is better, has better stats, and he costs way less than someone like Prime R9 does. So yeah, it's weird times, but the thing is with icons, they have that higher discard value and stuff, and obviously they have a higher price tag. Always, they always sit at around the 200k mark minimum. I believe Kluivert's somewhere around the 250 for the Prime. So just think what you could get for that. You could get like 10 discard worthy tots for that one player. And that's nearly a whole team of pretty much goodness. So yeah, the value for money side of things really goes down at this stage of the game for an icon, and so does the actual overall rating, just because they don't quite cut it compared to the rest. So yeah, it's time to give everyone a little bit of a rating. In terms of the goalie and the two centre-backs, no complaining from me. Real top quality, solid players. However, I just haven't played as much FIFA as I needed to keep it at an alright level, so I'm conceding left, right and centre because of my terrible defending. And then at left back, Davies is alright. Again, like having 81 pace at this stage of the game, probably not quite cutting it. But Debuchy, I really like him. I think he's genuinely a great contender for any final team on the game. 5-star value for money, obviously, because he's like super cheap, pretty much discard value tots. And then an 8.5 out of 10. Nice and above average for a right back. There are better on the game though, but for someone who at the start of the game I wouldn't have even thought of using, he's got a good tots card, that's for sure. Nice one on Debuchy. My two CDMs, yeah, you could tell that Busquets was better positioned, but 90 rated Rabiot still like running all over the show and getting involved. He's got that big haircut as well, so he just feels a little bit sort of David Luiz like in the middle, and of course that just means he feels OP. So that's how that went for those two players. In the middle, the two wide players, the two Festival of Football players, David Villa and Nabil Fekir, both got involved nicely in the action and of course outdid my striker. But they didn't outdo 96 rated Iniesta because of course he's higher rated, he's got better stats. Like he's, well, maybe not better stats than Fekir. That's some of the best stats you'll see on any card all year long. But they impressed me. But so did this man. 4.5-star value for money and a 9 out of 10. So he was superb, like well above average, nice high rating. But the value for money, I seem to remember him being about 300k to unlock the SBC. Now, I found that too expensive at the time to be bothered with doing. I do now regret that though. I wish I'd have got him for 250, 300,000 coins. It would have been a cool one to have in my club forever. And then Patrick Kluivert, 91 rated, gets a 3.5-star value for money at this stage of the game. 7.5 out of 10. So like, I would say right there is kind of bang on average right now. He's going to score you a few goals. He can be an alright target man, but he doesn't quite cut the mustard when it comes to the level of players that we've got in this game at this stage. So that's the random pick for you guys today. I do hope you have enjoyed. If you have, do me a favour, hit that thumbs up button. I'd greatly appreciate it. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you're new around here. Have a lovely Sunday. I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.